Hello guys, Slaid here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I will teach you how you can make a film strip transition. As always, the project file of this tutorial is available for free in my Discord server. The link would be in the description below. And now let's get started. Okay, so for this tutorial, what you will need is a PNG that contains the film strip image. Then I choose 3 more images to make the transition. If you want, there's footage that will be available on my Discord server. And now I will make a composition with my film strip and all my image and the 2 pictures that I want the transition to be in. So let's select this one, shift this one, right click, pre-compose and copy my settings. Right, so if we hide this one, we have this picture and this picture. I will just pre-compose the 2 other pictures. So right click, pre-compose, make sure model attribute is checked and do that for all your picture. In this composition, I will do the same. So pre-compose, right click, pre-compose. Okay. So now I have my PNG film strip image and my 3 picture of Dua Lipa. Then I will press R on my keyboard to rotate it. I will put it to 90. Press S to see the scale and I will scale that up so it fits my screen. Then I will just place my image into those little square that you can see. So let's do it. I will press S on my keyboard to see the scale and I will scale that down so it fits my little square. Something like this. I think that 19 could be good. I will just put the preview in full so we have a higher quality and set the scale to 20. Press P on your keyboard to see the position. Let's put that image here and this one over here. But as you can see, there is some border that we don't want over here. In order to fix that, I will select my image, go to this tool over here, it's the rectangle tool. If you can see those tools, go to window and enable tools, right? And I will make a mask like this. And let's do that for all my picture. So select, make sure that your rectangle tool is select and do a mask for this one too. And now to fill those empty square, I will just duplicate those 2 pictures by pressing Ctrl D. I will put them up. And for this one, press P and I will set the position over here. Right. And for this one, press P and change the position to something like over there. But I don't want the image to be the same 2 times. So for that, I will make 1 image color, 1 image black and white, 1 image color, black and white and color. So how can we make something black and white? Just go to your effect and preset panel and search for the effect called tint. This one. And put it into your picture. Press Ctrl C to copy this effect and press Ctrl V to paste it on the second picture. And so now we have this. It's so cool. Press this to make it PNG, right? So this way, if we click here to re-enable my film stripping, we have that and our 2 pictures. Now let's make our transition. So press on this little thing to make my composition 3D. And I will press P, Shift R and Shift S. So this way I have my position, scale and rotation. And I will play with all those parameters basically. So let's just keyframe all that stuff. Basically, I want the transition to appear over here, slide in this direction. And then I want my camera to zoom into that image so it fits with the transition. If you do not really understand what I just explained now, I will show you what I meant. So let's just select my position over here and I will move my composition, right? do something like this. I will now move a little bit the Z rotation, something like this. I will decrease the Y rotation and decrease the X rotation, right? And I will scale that down just a little bit to something like 26. Click on your position once again and position it over here. Just go a couple keyframes later, so where you want the transition to be in. I will just move my thing over here, scale that to 100, so the scale that I want. And I just want to reset all that stuff and make a zoom in into that picture, and I will show you how. So just put 0 on all my rotation, so this way we have this. And now I will just make my zoom in with the position. Let's decrease our Z position, right? And I want it to be in the center of my screen, so I will click on this thing and enable tile action safe. So this way I can see the center of my screen better. Okay. And I will decrease that a little bit more. I think that should be good. But as you can see now, it looks terrible. It's because we need to animate all the graph. And for the position, I will just click here and right click and make sure that you separate dimension. And now that we have all of this, just select your keyframe, right click on them, go to keyframe assistant and easy ease. And now I will select my X, Y position and all my rotation and my scale. I will go to the graph editor. If your graph doesn't look like this, it's because you're an edit value graph. Just make sure that you right click and choose edit split graph. And now I will make a graph like this. Right, so something that's looking smooth. Something like this. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I think this is a little bit faster, so I want it to be a little bit slower. I will adjust the graph a little bit to have something like this. But as you can see, it's still zooming a little bit fast. So for the Z position, I will do a graph like this. So let's see how it looks. Okay, this is not looking very great. So... okay, this one looks good. Okay. But as you can see over here, the film strip end, but over here, I want the film strip to be extended. So I will put an effect called motion tile. And I will just increase the output 8 to something like 1000. Let's see. Yeah, so much better. And now if we go over here and press Ctrl-Shift-D to cut my layer, let's see how our transition look. Okay, this is not that bad. We need to make a scale animation for this picture. So press S on your keyboard to see the scale. Go a couple keyframes later. In my case, I will just go 30 keyframes later by pressing Ctrl-Shift-Right arrow 3 times. Then select your keyframe, right click on them, go to keyframe assistant and easy ease them. Go to your graph editor and just right click and choose edit value graph. I forgot to set the first value. I will set the first value to something like 30, right? And now just go back to your graph editor and do a graph like this, right? But now we need this picture to fill all our space, so just put the effect called motion tile and set the output width and output weight to 300. Click on mirror edges and enable the motion blur on all our layer. Make sure it's enabled here too. Now let's see how it looks. Okay, that's looking so much better. So this is a cool transition. Now to finish this transition, I will just pre-compose all my layer. So click on this one, shift, click on the bottom one, right click, pre-compose. I will basically add some effect from my transition pack. If you are interested to save a lot of time in your edits, I have a transition pack which contains a lot of presets of shake, transition, creative effect, and all that stuff that you need to make cool transition edit. If you're interested in that, the link will be in the description below. Thank you for everyone who's gonna get it. This is the best way to support the channel. And now I will just show you how quickly you can edit with this pack. So I will just create some adjustment layer, right click, go to new and select adjustment layer. Ctrl D to duplicate this a couple times. Okay, and with all the effect, this is what we got. This is our final result. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope it helped you. If it does, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. It's win-win for you and for me. And see you in the next one, guys.